I picked a random game from Biscuit underscore Katie's Manchester Street, a 2v2 game. Turns out, it was a slam dunk because Biscuit underscore Katie at this time was, and probably still is, number one on the 2v2 ladder. But it's kind of interesting how he won this game this easy. Take a look. We have BR, which is a toy store here in Denmark, playing Mordor. With Biscuit playing Isengard. My two of the factions in my top three fighting elves, Achilles, and Men of the West, El Pepito. El Pepito, I remember being a really good player. Mordor starts with the Eye of Sauron. Men of the West, we don't know yet what he's starting with. Neither do we know what the Elven player. Isengard starts with the Ravens of something. Oh yeah, we're quite happy in Denmark, but I think the Finnish people, Finland, might be happier than us at the moment. But it's like just me, not me. It's like Denmark, the Netherlands, Finland, Sweden, I think, and Norway. They're constantly at the top. Yeah. I mean, you're in Nevada in the U.S. I mean, the only thing I really know about Nevada is the Grand Canyon is part of it is in Nevada, and Las Vegas, of course, casinos. Anyway, pretty classic start for most of the faction here. I'm looking forward to see what BR, the toy store here, is gonna do for the Mordor here. It's just gonna be spamming them orcs. We're not stopping here. When you're playing Mordor, you should just always focus on trying to take down a farm or something, because your units are absolute garbage. Uruk-hai moving in to attack elves. Elves are kind of funny faction in my opinion. Pretty sure the Grand Canyon goes through some of Nevada. No? Can someone check that, maybe? Maybe I'm just wrong. I feel like that's... Am I wrong about that? Denmark, some places have 4-day week. The one thing about Denmark is it's very hard to categorize our working places. I would say we have a 37-hour week, which is like 5 days, but some have 4 days. Mostly it comes down to how strong your union is. Who would have guessed? I know the US is not very union friendly, but having a huge organization fight for your rights is usually a good thing, So some people do have 4 days. We only have 4 days in my company, for example. I don't feel like that's very representative because we are a very small company. 60 hours is... How the fuck is 60 hours? Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Mordor is actually doing pretty well here with his orc army. Men of the West is just trying to, get through the onslaught. Elves, just chilling, killing Isengard players. Not killing Isengard, killing Uruk-hai. Uruk-hai is running off. I think Mordor did what they needed to do in terms of harassing the Gondor player. Now comes the next one. 60 hours a week is insane, RJ. That's insane. Man, you work... you live to work. I work to live, I wish you luck, I'm Fat Man Friend. I find that having... when you're playing Mordor, I like to play Mordor sometimes. Having spammed a bunch of orcs, then putting in some of these boys here, the rune soldiers, just makes it so much more deadly. And then, of course, getting some orc archers as well, just because orc archers kind of cool. But the top team here is controlling both signal fires, and that is kind of insane. I don't know if that has been changed, actually. Maybe someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure signal fires give you 10% cooldown reduction on your power points. So not only do you get vision over a part of the map, but you also get quicker power points. Oh, that is only in the Battlefield of 2, and not in the expansion. So you're telling me that it only gives vision in the expansion? It's kind of whack, though. We have very little crime, yeah. Denmark. I mean, crime overall in many countries is going downwards, but the politicians like to play it up. You know, because it's a good way to get votes. Anyway, the elves players are just chilling. Maybe he should come help his human ally. But then again, the elves are like, oh, humans are weak. You know how elves are. I don't know if you should go for the barracks here or should just go for the farm. Of course, destroying the barracks will stop units from spawning right now, where getting the farm will hurt his economy and make it harder for him to get more units. There's no way he actually gets this barracks, right? No. Oh, these orcs are so dead. They're getting riddled with arrows. What kind of professor are you, RJ? Look at my walks rolling. Oh, yes. We gotta love the wargs. They see me rolling. Day 18. And Wildman of Dunland on top of all his archers and stuff. Very, very, very nice. But Haldir, pretty scary for this Isengard player here. Because that means, you know, he's leveling real quick on these cavalry boys. I don't know if you should go into melee range with the... I'm saying this Haldir, blah, blah, blah. But let's be honest here. Isengard has won. Achilles, you did not help your ally that much. And now you're paying. Yeah. I'm gonna do some propaganda, RJ, but I know Danish universities are looking to hire professors, specifically also from the US, because of the unhappiness. I don't see the bottom half winning here. Like, this is a very one-sided match. I didn't check the time. There's no, like, I don't understand why this mortar player is not just taking his full army, going down here and just meh. I mean, Isengard here is also taking down this. It's no issue at this point. In comes the battering ram. That's just like, that's the last nail in the coffin. Boom. Down goes the elves. Poor Theoden. He's like just there with 2 battalion of archers against 1 million orcs. There are billions. Yeah, Theoden is dead. Gothmog is kind of like an interesting hero. He's a hero killer, but he's also like a buff hero and like gives experience and stuff. So he feels like an all-around kind of hero. And here, yeah, now, boom, it's over. Oh, you heard the boiling oil go off as well. Well, that was kind of an interesting match. Very one-sided. I did not look at the... It was only 11 minutes. I should have looked at that. Whoopsie-daisy.